You know what I don't get about gang stalkers? People who like to harass, people who want to play with you and play all these psychological games and passive aggressive games, just mind you, it's funny how we're the supposed grown children. Through my indirects and subliminals, I constantly hear man child and, you know, I forgot because I don't never act like I'm, part of society. So you're a child or anything insignificant where you're not participating in this third dimensional realm and you don't act like you're a part of it. But anyway, one thing I don't understand, bro, is if we're such just horrible people, if we're such, uncomfortable people to be around, why do y'all constantly have to synchronize with us? Why do y'all have to even care about us? That's how you know these people. Either these people are led by demonic spirits. It's either these people are led by demonic spirits or y'all really just the real haters, bro. Like, y'all just so goddamn hateful, it makes no sense. Like, why do you care about us? Why is it that important to constantly linger around us and have us try to feel bad because y'all feel negatively about us? Some of these people, they just like to laugh at you. They just like to look down on you. It's crazy how we're child this, child that, but yet y'all the ones still playing like we in high school. We're the cool kids and you're creepy, crazy Larry, and it's like dealing with this harassment is just like, I don't understand why y'all complain about anything that we do. Because y'all already want us isolated. What is it? Y'all want us to be able to have y'all use and abuse have y'all be able to use and abuse us, talk to y'all, have normal conversations when y'all secretly hate us, when you secretly look down on us, y'all secretly want to look at us less than human. Do y'all just want us to participate, just entertain y'all bullshit? Even though you hate my guts, even though y'all constantly talking about me, even though y'all want to see me dead, even though y'all want to see me suffering, even though you just want to have somebody to look down on, let me just act like you're not doing this and just, yeah, guys, you can just freely abuse us. You can freely talk shit about us. Let's act like it don't exist, and let's go ahead and still try to be your friend, when you absolutely hate my guts, And I'm literally the king of receiving indirects and subliminals. Now I just don't care. Sometimes I even blurt shit out myself. You hear the same indirects and subliminals, Yeah, you get used to it. You hear the same multiple fucking things. Same things from multiple different people. Crazy, weird, this, that. When you're a kid and, the snickering and giggling and, when you get close, bro, like you a bunch of Japanese schoolgirls or something, bro. Like, what's the deal, man? That moment when you realize we really just live in this low vibrational toxic world where niggas just love to talk shit. Niggas just love to harass. Niggas love to belittle. Niggas love to look down on others. And, when you don't fit the narrative, when you don't think with a program out, when you're not participating in society with everybody else, oh, you're the hater. You're the lame weirdo. There's something wrong with you because you choose to want to, while everyone's doing their thing, you just choose to sit to the side. You're not hating. You just simply mind your own business. Why are you such a threat? These niggas, they even in the recruitment process. It's like these niggas despise you so much. Like, how do you not know I might not be able to vibe with somebody? See, I'm so used to the slandering and hiring people, even at the workplace. You're hiring people to participate in my harassment. Even from the chick who relieves me, bro. From the first day, she was mean mugging me, bro. Like, y'all literally, y'all destroy people's images so well. That's the worst thing about dealing with this harassment is because they take the genuineness out of life. And it's insane, man. Everybody just have this projected image about you. That's literally what it is. They take the genuineness out of life. So everybody you run into, everybody you meet, they just know you're just this awkward person who can't talk, can't have conversations. And then whenever you just decide to be like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and talk and, just show a nigga, who you really are. Be able to talk and you just, conversation flowing cool or whatever. And it's like you hearing that, indirects and subliminals under their breath. Oh, this nigga, he try to act like he normal now. Like, I done heard it all. This is why I could just come on here and speak about the things I deal with, man. You know? People insulting your intelligence, you know? It's like these people just think less of you. And then when you open up your mouth and then show them who you really are. You know, or you faking, or you just high today, or you're just this, you're just that. Well, if I had to be honest, I'm just less irritated. You know, when you decide to hear the real me come out and want to conversate, want to have fun, want to vibe out. You know, I'm just less distracted. You know, I'm just dealing, you know, God's allowing me to, you know, God's protecting my energy a little bit better today. I'm not letting myself be quick to anger. You know, I'm not letting myself be influenced by other people's negative emotions. So I'm able to freely come out and be me just for a bit, you know. I'm able to just be me for a bit. You know, the projection isn't getting to me today. So, you know, I can chillax a bit. You know, the longer you deal with this, man, the more you realize it's like you got a bunch of lames, a bunch of squares, a bunch of bots in society trying to make you just feel like you're not who you are. You know, I don't claim to be anybody special, but I just know I'm a chillax, cool, calm, collected kind of guy, bro. And I have less tolerance for bullshit. And just because y'all isolating me from the community, just because y'all making it to where my face card is trash so I can't go out and enjoy myself without people pointing and laughing, and so I choose to do things by myself, chill in my own place, do what I do with my own time and energy. Don't make me less of a man. Don't make me a man-child because I choose to want to edit videos or play on my little handheld PC device. Yeah, bro, come on, man. Like, this program really be going to people's heads, man, because they're putting you in a box. They're putting you in a controlled environment where you can't express yourself, where you can't be yourself, where you can't communicate, where you can't be able to talk and vibe and chill with people. They're making it to where you just can't be a human being. And then want to bitch and complain when you find little outlets, when you find different things you could do by yourself without being irritated, without being bothered. You know? Niggas hate it. You gonna let me pass? You gonna keep scooting up, bitch? God damn. Excuse my language. Just like, damn, man. Like, niggas really be like poking the lion, and then when you turn around and claw, look, we told you he's an animal. Niggas purposely pushing you to the edge. Like, that's why, like, bro, shout out to pray for the TIs that was real ass people and wasn't standing for niggas playing with they man psychological and they fucking clap back, bro. Shout out to those TIs. Yeah, you shouldn't harm these people. You shouldn't lower yourself down. You know, these people are no different than school bullies. That's just all, like, come on, bro. Understand, these people can laugh at you all they want. They can shit talk you. You know, sometimes myself, you know, I add on to the fire. You know, I'm a troll like that. You know, they be trolling you, so why not? You know, I may not put on my expensive cologne. I might walk out a little funky one day, you know, just to add on to the fire, just to see, you know, and then you realize it's not even about you. You know, improving yourself, mingling with people, making sure you're upstanding citizen. You know, they just gonna find new ways to shit about you. You know, as a TI, you gotta learn to test a program like they test you. You know, and all it is, man, these people constantly just want to have you feel some type of bad. They want you to feel some type of miserable. They really want you to be aggravated by the dumb, stupidity things that they do on a daily basis, man. Understand, these are true narcissists. You know, wherever you're at, you know, TIs who's experiencing, you know, you get to the point where you can't even go out to eat without your food being tampered. You know, you got niggas breaking in your house, cutting holes in your shirts, you know, cutting holes in your shoes. You got niggas doing the most, bro. Just understand, man. Just understand. You're in an environment where narcissists reign supreme, and you always gonna be the villain. You always gonna be the devil to a bunch of people doing devilish shit, you know? These niggas can say whatever they want to say about you. These niggas surveilling you illegally, watching you when you're in your room, so watching you whenever wherever you going, you in a controlled environment. I say that all the time, and it's true. For some of us, we all on different levels of this program. Some of you, yeah, I hate to say it, you being watched when you inside your place. Then you do certain things in your apartment. You hear certain sounds or consistencies. I don't know if they got technology to see through the walls or whatever the case may be. But these niggas give an excuse to do fucked up shit to people. And these are the worst type of people to be around. These are the worst type of people to try to befriend or try to talk to or just try to, like I say, act yourself, be normal. Because it's not about you being normal to these people. No. They just want to be able to exploit you. They just want you to reveal certain things about yourself so they can go back to the handlers and say, oh yeah, he's into this, he's into that. Like, understand, these people real weirdos, bro. These niggas, you really got niggas that be waiting for you to walk outside so they can walk past you. Oh yeah, I heard he don't be living too good. I heard he be doing this. Oh, I heard she be in the crib by herself, not trying to be bothered by people. I heard he don't have the latest fashion. Oh, I heard she did this. Oh, I heard she did. Like, get off her nuts, bro. Get off of T.I.'s nuts. Yeah, females too. Get off their nuts. Like, get off these females' nuts, bro. Get off these dudes' nuts, man. Y'all just be D-riding for no reason. Y'all hate done turned into something vile. Y'all hate this turned into something obsessive. Like, y'all really the real weirdos, man. And real people not participating in this harassment, they'll never know. So y'all got the benefit of the world dealing with heavy programming, Or so, like, I could call out everything. I could call out how I walk down one street, it'd be dead. The next few times I walk over here, you just got cars parked all on the street. Every car, blind. Like, this shit is pointless. Because I'm right. And they proved me right. These niggas are obsessive assholes, bro. And all they doing is giving an excuse to act out their most vile shit to somebody who's calm, cool, collective, and trying to, get you out of character, man. Understand, man, y'all can hear the videos, man. Y'all can hear my message. You can even tell when I be getting on here irritated. You can tell when I get on here and I'm not making sense and I'm just going around in circles, bro. These are just one of these days where I'm feeling more myself. Maybe praying helped a little bit. I got a bad habit of not praying because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be kind of, not that I be blaming God, but I just be questioning, man. Why I gotta live on the realm, bro? You start to realize as a T.I., bro, you ain't did nothing to nobody. No criminal record, no criminal history, no violence towards anybody. Animals, nothing. Children, females, males, nothing. Last time I physically fought somebody is when I was 17 years old, and I'm now 35. This year will be 36. Thank God, But then you start to realize that people participating in your harassment. These niggas done beat female, killed people, raped, molested, tortured. Man, you start to realize you really in an environment with real criminals, real sex offenders, real pedos, real kid lovers, real woman beaters, real rapists. Like, these people are sociopathic, man. The point when you start to realize when you really dealing with synchronicities. You dealing with the same synchronicities. You dealing with people saying the same thing about you, pointing out all your flaws. Bro, you're not the problem, they are. If anything, bro, if anything, we the only one bringing change to the world because we have the supposed evil people and the good people all stop to focus on one individual. Like, it's crazy, and that just makes you wonder. Are these niggas, is it even, just maybe they're really just all toxic people, man. Niggas still disappearing, niggas still getting raped, niggas still getting killed while you're going through this harassment, and shit ain't never stopping. If anything, it's going to increase whether a T.I. leaves the location or, God forbid, something happen to you. Shit's still going to happen. Y'all not stopping crime. Y'all not stopping the bad people. No. If y'all were stopping the bad people in this world, bro, 8 million children wouldn't go disappearing every year. Half a billion children, or not children, half a billion females wouldn't be disappearing worldwide. Or 200,000 males wouldn't disappear every year, bro. Come on, man. Y'all not stopping shit, and y'all never will. Only, like, and really, bro, honestly, I feel like God really not going to come back until we, the people, actually really come together. We can stop this shit. We can stop all this crime. We can stop all this destruction. We can stop all this pain and suffering if we, the people, came together and stop giving faith to this system that don't care nothing about none of us. A lot of these people blind, bro. A lot of these people make mistakes with their lives. They can't get a job because of their mistakes. And they participating in your harassment and don't have a care in the world about what they doing, bro. You understand? These are the devils, man. And all they do is harass broken people, misunderstood people, or people just simply not controlled, bro. I don't know other way to put it. Something wrong with these people, man. Something terribly wrong with these people. I'm gonna go this way, man, because these cars, as soon as you get close, car light come on, car light come on. Like, bro, that moment when you realize these people, y'all really sick, man. And just like many other cities, many other countries, many other locations, we just live in a demonic world, man. We got a bunch of villains acting like the superheroes, like y'all doing the community a favor, bro. Y'all ain't stopping shit. Like, come on, bro. If anything, whether I move, God forbid, like I said, God forbid anything happen to me, bro. Niggas, death and destruction, if anything, is going to increase when a target individual get out the vicinity, wherever you at. It's going to increase, But let me not speak that, But it is what it is, man. The truth of the matter is that we live in a demonic world controlled by demonic people. And that's just what it is, man. And people don't want to hear that. This world is really fucked, bro. This world is really chaotic. Like, you niggas, like, bro. See, me, bro, I'm not worried about nothing. That's why I'm dealing with targeting. Because these niggas know nothing get to me. But y'all losing y'all mind over shit that's going on in the world now. Ever since COVID happened, ain't shit been the same, bro. For entertainment purposes, fact checkers, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. So for the fact checkers watching this video, everything I'm saying is not true. I'm exactly what everyone's projecting me to be. I'm a crazy, schizophrenic, miserable, old fool, man-child. Everything y'all saying is right. I'm lying, man. I'm lying. I finally had a break, guys. I went my whole life without dealing with mental illness. I came to Pittsburgh and my mind just broke. Well, that's what they want to hear, bro. Tell you, man. These people, just in time. Thank you, Lord. Night prayer. I am so grateful, Lord, for the way you have taken my worries and my burdens upon yourself. You have given me strength, giving me the strength to, and whoever know the rest of that verse, you can go ahead and, that might be a prayer or the verse, but if somebody know the verse, finish that. I can't do it. I was going to close out the video. I never noticed this over here. It's so nice. But at the end of the day, man, it's a sick world, man. And y'all gotta stay safe, man. These devils gonna be everywhere. You gonna see dog walkers wherever you go. You gonna see these agents. You go to a new location you ain't never been before. I guarantee I walk here tomorrow, there's gonna be nothing but people. You gonna see hella dog walkers, hella people all around you, bro. Niggas stopping, sitting next to you. I'm probably gonna be getting people sitting on the bench if I come this direction tomorrow. Already got the dog walkers behind you, bro. It's funny, when I first came over here, I ain't seen not one dog walker. Even at my job, like I said, when I be sitting in front of the cameras, they even be having people walk past at certain times, bro. And the thing about dealing with harassment and the street theater bots, whatever you devils call that, Truman Show bullshit, it's like, it's so funny how you'll experience a time when you don't see nothing, and then you'll start to see a consistent thing, You'll start to see a consistent pattern with these people, and they just keep on doing it, bro. And it just, as the target, to you, it looks off-putting. It looks weird. It looks like, what are you doing, bro? But to the normal population, man, they don't get it. See, the problem with really dealing with this harassment is everything that they do is settle. but they increase it by tenfold. So you're not just gonna see one dog walker. You're gonna see 50 dog walkers. You're not just gonna see one red car, you know? You're gonna see 50 red cars. You know, you're not gonna hear one person slam their door. You're gonna hear 50 people slamming their car doors. You're not gonna hear one car horn. You're gonna hear 50 car honking their horns, bro. All to push you to some type of psychological destruction, man. Understand, the devils of this world, bro, in a way they're some type of intelligent, but on the other hand, they really just fucking insane, bro. Stupid, insane people, bro. You're really dealing with crazy people, man, at the end of the day. I'm about to say, y'all had this big dog run over here, bro. I'm gonna snap this nigga neck. Oh, let me pull up my pants if I gotta snap a dog neck. Could you get locked up for that? Like if a dog ran up on you trying to bite you, if you just, you know, would you go to jail for that? Since a dog attacked you? Just a question, you know? I just want to ask before I make a horrible decision. They finally found a reason to bury me underneath the jail for defending myself. You know? That's why I be encouraging TIs, bro. It sucks, man. Trust, I deal with a lot, man. I could really get on here and really just air out this program, you know, but you know, one hand, you know, I guess it's mental tiredness. You know, I get tired of dealing with the same thing. But on another hand, it's just, I don't want other people to feel the same. You know, it's just a show. You know, it's just a TV show. When you really start to look at it, man, you just, it's like, and they want you to ignore it. Because at the end of the day, everybody's monitored. Everybody with a soul. You wouldn't believe that there's majority of this. If there's 8 billion people on this planet, I guarantee there's at least 1 billion people with souls and the rest soulless. You know, ain't no, come on, man, ask yourself. I don't care what somebody did, man. I don't care what the excuse is, bro. I'm not taking time out of my day to worry about nothing. Anybody, bro. I'm not synchronizing with you, bro. Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas really made mistakes in y'all life to where y'all just can't work a job, work hard. Oh, it's easy to do this. Like, come on, man. You know, that's what they want, bro. They just want a community full of easy people, you know? Everything's easy, you know? They want life to be easy. Life ain't supposed to be easy. Life is supposed to be hard and about growth, about change. You know, even that's why when you deal with this harassment, when you deal with this program, at the end of the day, bro, these people are going to continue to do the same thing. These people aren't growing. Maybe money-wise, maybe. But they still gonna do the same thing, bro. They already sold out, bro. They ain't got free will. Our God gave us free will. That's why I'm gonna wake up and do whatever I want every day. And I don't care if y'all want to talk about me, you know, with my little PC handheld. I'm finna go in here and game, guys. I'm finna game and I'm finna fucking enjoy myself. Because I know I'm not gonna get the same enjoyment from any of the dickheads in here. Because it's all about, you know, entertaining people who don't give a shit about you, bro. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not going to feel bad because I don't talk to you like the next guy talked to you, bro. And then, like I said, a lot of this time, bro, it really just be destroying genuineness out of your life, bro. I done met great people, like my harassment to a level where I literally can't talk to nobody. The most conversation I get is from my people through my channel. And shout out to y'all, straight up, you know, but these people, bro, like, come on, man. I done had great conversations with people. I done had friends in Pittsburgh. I done went to workplaces and worked with everybody. Oh, look, they cut on their lights as soon as they hit the corner. As soon as you get close to work, that's what you guys see. They want to be seen. Say hi to YouTube, guys. Hi YouTube, guys. Yeah, say hi YouTube, guys. Yeah. You got your dog walker synchronizing, you know. Fucking bots, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, there you go. You know, on that note, man, this is Bahamut. Stay up, stay high vibrational. Remember, we have the power, bro. You know, these niggas wouldn't use a whole army to focus on one person. Obviously, we're the battery pack for society, for this broken matrix-ass world. You know, niggas will, if we were just insignificant, less people, less than a speck of dust, niggas wouldn't be pulling out every goddamn tactic out of their ass to bother you. Just keep it a beam, man. Who are you? Who are you exactly to bring on the wrath of whole communities, bro? Come on, man. If you really a threat, nigga, then y'all done popped a million other people, bro, for less. Come on, man. Let's be real. It's all about battling for your soul, man. It's Bahamut. I'm up out of here. Stay up and stay high vibration. I'm going. Excuse my spraying.